It's so weird to me that everyone keeps finding my old, like, 2014 playlist to that when I played through it in HD in 2016. And then kind of again, rando, and then kind of again in 2017. Just for Foul. Hey, a gourd. I guess I'll give that one to Ruben. He kind of needs it. And I did sort of short him on that Eden thing. Oh, hey! Spiffy. Needed more water anyways. First of all, organize. And then... now that. That's apparently all I can really say. I swear I had more. Could use a few more powders, why not? Yeah, that'll do. Adios. That was easy. I thought I'd need more. But anyways, yeah, in Okage, see, I caught myself that time. The characters, it's still, you know, you only get a party of 6 throughout the game, but the characters keep interacting with you. Every time there's a big plot moment, everyone walks on screen and voices their opinions. Even the ones that aren't in your party. Now, there are obviously moments that it doesn't do that because it bases it on what... It bases the dialogue on the characters you have in your party. But there are still moments where everyone is involved, and I'm not seeing that in this game. I'm not trying to compare the two, but I'm saying that's an example of people not being in your party who are on your team done very well because it keeps bringing them in. It's not doing that in this game, is the problem. And I just picked Okage because, obviously, I love that game, but, you know, there's obviously other examples. This is a weird fishmongery setup. I also don't quite see, I think that. Sure, he's going right there next to King's Hideout. Sure. Good old Rusty's store. Or Rudy's store, not Rusty. Aw. Peppy and bouncy. There you go, Rudy. Give you some fish carts. Rudy's apparently a straight-up fishmonger. Oh, Wilder's deputy. There you go. I still don't have a sign I can give them, but I have King. So he can go there. I guess you can have your thing. Water's surface, really? How much of a fountain without the water, the pillar, and the spout, is it? Jesus Christ. It's a spiffy big fountain, isn't it? You can go right there, I guess. Anything else I picked up? King will probably want his car. Oh, I can put a lamp there. And a chimney. I bet Rudy's gonna want the bicycle. Call it bias because Rudy's peppy and bouncy, and I think it said a kid. But there it is. So yeah, basically, one thing I would do to improve this game, more than anything else, would be I'd have the characters interact in cutscene more. Just, you know, so we can keep establishing a personality for them. Because it kind of feels like the game forgot about them once they're recruited. Hey brother, you're not from this town. Good to meet you. I'm Rudy. I own a fish store. I'm not open for business. Yeah, well, what do you need? I had 3 fish baskets. I thought it was... You thought it was 2. Alright. Somewhere where it's convenient to carry fish from the port. So, like, I think she's saying near a town entrance? So, you know, like, there, I guess? Or... there? I don't know. There's this whole area I forgot about. That'll fill up soon. So, yeah, no, you're there. Too bad. Deal with it. Yeah, I figured you'd want to be near the fountain for the sake of, You thought it was 2. Nope, it's 3. That's kind of funny. That's a good joke, actually. Good on you, game. Gourd, hey! Anti-freeze amulet. This is a nice fountain, too. Can the camera please do what I want it to do? Thank you. Keeps getting stuck on the columns. Anyways, you're now open. I bet Noki will like this place. Yeah, like, this would be a perfect time to have Noki in the scene and talk about how much she liked fish. Stores reopened today, lots of fresh fish, why don't you buy some? And that's right, my first customer will give you a discount. Nice marlin on your apron. Here. Flappin' fish. Make sure to keep it cold or it'll get rotten. Always place it next to ice if you keep it in a bag. I'll give you some free ice day. Why? What is this thing? This seems like a lot of effort. This item better be gosh dang worth it. Keeps fish fresh for a long time. That doesn't tell me anything. You know what? I'd sell it and be like, I'm done with this, but I have a sneaking suspicion I'm going to need one for the end of this dungeon. Is the store open? 180, and then there's 20, so... So if I say screw it, it'll cost me 200 to replace. How much are you going to sell this for? That's 10. Alright, half. You know what? I'll take that risk. I guarantee I'm going to have to come back and... I can just sell that real quick. I guarantee I'm going to have to come back and just deal with it. Because, end of the dungeon, oh, you need some fish. So I'll have to come back and buy some stupid fish, but that'll be on me. I fully accept the responsibility there. You king? Nope. You... Hey, deputy, what's up? You don't look like you're from around here, but this is a good time to make yourself at home. Good town. My name's Sam. I'm Sheriff Wilder's assistant. Good to meet you. Hello. Your name's my butt. Any requests? Okay, ask the sheriff. Whoops, my patrol bicycle. Ah, of course. Sam needs the bike. Still don't have a sign, so... Tough luck, Sheriff's office. Is that a chest? No, it's just the bike. The patrol bike. Meanwhile, where's King? Can I enter? I can't enter! I guess it would be silly if King just let anyone near. But at the same time, like, buddy, I need to talk to you. Also, I might have interrupted myself because I have a habit of doing that, but not much of a hideout, is it? It's right there out in the open. It's not where I would put my hideout. I like to think that, anyways. No, damn it, where's King? I know I set him up, right? Almost positive. Yeah. So where's King? I need to yell at him. Be like, what do you want? And then flee. Flee his almighty presence. Now I lost Sam. Or, not Sam, the fucking one dude. Joker. That might be you. Probably the sheriff. God damn it. Doing that, Jesus Christ. Doing that seems to reset the, layout. This could be King. Fucking... No. And doing that seems to reset who's standing around. Fucking son of a... This is annoying. Is everyone as annoyed as I am? You getting motion sick, maybe? I hope you are. It's the game's fault if you are. Because it's not spawning King. For whatever reason. Reasons that confound me. And now it's nighttime. That went quick. Maybe he comes out at night. Who knows? Might make some sense. There's those two. Alright, I'm about done with this fuck. One more chance. Actually reset, please. No, it's not resetting now. Huh. How annoying. I'll catch him next time I'm in town, I guess. Any chests? No, not seeing any. Nope. Wait, was that? No. Okay, I thought it might have been a chest. Well, that's frustrating as hell. Away I go. How irksome. But yes, to repeat myself, because I do that a lot too, just a couple scenes in town of our friends interacting with the townsfolk. That would be nice, you know, it would show that it's not just me running around in this world. But, you know, we're traveling as a team, a party, a group of friends. I think that would be a good improvement on this game. Maybe they do that in Dark Cloud 2. Who knows? I also know that Dark Cloud 2 is really a sequel only in name. I also may sound weird because I'm bucking around with my cables and shit over on the side here. Alright. Yeah, I'm fully aware Dark Cloud 2 has a sequel in name only. It has the town building mechanic, I think, but none of the same story, characters, or world. It's called something completely different in Japan as well. Japan's like, nah, it's a separate game. In the US market, they either thought it wouldn't sell well unless they called it Dark Cloud 2, or they somehow got the rights to Dark Cloud, and then were like, ha, now it's a sequel. Which is weird to me. I'm not quite sure how laws work like that, because there's a few old-timey adventure games, point-and-click, text interface, that sort of thing, that, like, in countries other than the US, the prime example, I think, is, I believe it's called Operation Stealth. But one of these is a Mimic. One or both, actually. Well, I'm definitely right so far. I can't be wrong, I said one or both. But yeah, I believe it's called Operation Stealth, outside the US. In the US, it's called James Bond: The Stealth Affair. And that's weird to me, because I would think if you could finagle the rights to something, then you could just, like, in one country it would apply in all the countries. Hey, they were both mimics. And the other thing is, I figure if you could fucking get the rights to anything, you know, if you got it in the US, that would be good for a lot of places, since the US is the trigger-happy one about their IPs. However, I am aware James Bond is sort of a British or English IP, and as a result, you know, they probably wouldn't care, but by they, I mean the US in that sense. the US wouldn't give a damn about what you did with it. But, I could see England getting, a bit fussy over using the James Bond license. Is it Woodhouse who wrote the Bond novels? I think it's Woodhouse. That's gonna kill me until I look it up. I know he was an agent and, like, a real, like... Oh, Ab's full. Nice. I was also gonna just use some repair powder on the thing. I know he was a former agent and, quite the, oh, what's the word? Misogynist, I believe? At the very least, he had some weird tastes. I'm gonna just... Like I said, it's gonna kill me unless I look it up. Bond... Whoops. Bond... You learn here on this show. Bond novels. Written by Ian Fleming, not Woodhouse. Why the hell did I think Woodhouse? What did Woodhouse write? Well, he is an English author, so I don't look completely idiotic. Oh, he wrote the... Well... the famous ones, anyways. I was going to say he wrote the, various Jeeves franchise. Oh, Woodhouse. But yes, Ian Fleming, that's what I was trying to think of. Apologies, Mr. Woodhouse. I didn't want to sully your good name by calling you a misogynist and kind of weird. Who knows, you might be, but, you know. I was thinking of Ian Fleming. Who totally is. There's some weird moments in those books. Like, he will... If you read them, like, just certain... That rope came into the camera frame kind of weird for a second. Hey, Sam, what's up? Yeah, wave your arms all you want there, Sammy boy. Ow. You know, you can fuck off with that. Anytime you feel like, Sam. Well. That's embarrassing. I think I'll use some stand-in powder. Get Ruben out here. Good thing I got those bouillons. And all this stand-in / revival powder. Ta-da! My butt came around. Title of a song, really. I need to be more careful of those Sams. Or at least that one attack where he fucking went kamikaze ice on me. Oh yeah, I can use this gourd, too. Drink up, my butt. How much water am I allowed? Jeez. But yeah, he'll spend... Ian Fleming. He will spend... Mellow banana? What? Alright, I know I keep getting distracted, but... Ugh. Probably chuck that. Screw that thing. You're new. What up, Captain? Oh, he resists my thunder damage. That's not good. Or does he resist my sword damage? Alright, I need to make this point. He, as in Ian Fleming, will spend like half a page, maybe a couple paragraphs, describing a dude. Like, you know, his height, rough build, that sort of thing. Just pages describing every ridiculous detail of a woman. And some of them are... He always seems to have a type, good old Fleming. Like, a lot of the more attractive women are meant to be... are meant to be described as, meant to be. They are described as first having a big mouth, and second, a bit of hair above the lower back. And it's like, that's really specific, Ian Fleming. Like, I'm not here to kink shame you or anything, but... like, really? That's a very, particular, First of all, I don't see how that would come up naturally in the description of a woman who just walked into the room. Secondly, that's a very particular thing to be interested in, Mr. Fleming. A sign I can finally finish the prison. Ow! He just rode into me. Rude.